Alright, so what's coming to me today on this sun rising and sunsetting, whatever you want to call it, is the closer you stay to your owner, to your creator, to nature, um, the more you're going to be aware of everything else and the deception around you. Or more so the things that's trying to take you off your path, right? Because um I'm starting to realize what's going on within and the lessons we're learning within. You're supposed to be learning it with them. Like, tighten up. I gotta tell them tighten up. So basically learning lessons through, you know, through things like this. All right. So, and what I'm saying, things like this is paying attention to, I guess, your dog. So either way, the whole point is I'm being aware that he know what free is. I'll show y'all. I ain't finna show y'all, right? But I'll tell him that, right? And I got one of these little leashes, and I can lock it and unlock it. And when I unlock it, and I tell him FREE, right? I ain't gonna say it because he gonna think that's what I'm saying, right? When I say that, he know it. He know what that means. He know it means, okay, I'm loose. I can just roam around and sniff and stuff, right? And when I say tighten up, that means you right beside me. We walking together. You keeping up with me. When I stop, you stop. When we go, right? So, basically, what I'm realizing is when I let him be free, and I guess he know I ain't talking to him because he ain't going, but I guess he know when I let him be that, he gets more unaware. And obviously because he's a puppy, he a baby, right? So he's going to get more distracted and not be aware of things behind him, in front of him, because it'll be people right behind us almost walking, and he just noticed them. Or when he get like right there, when he sees something interesting, or he see like a rabbit or a cricket or something, when his instincts kick in, he almost forget what mode we in. He forget we in tighten up. He try to pull me, right? And going into this concept with our higher self versus our lower self, correct? When our lower self, because for men, you can say it's women, food, it's all kind of thing. You could just say lust, because lust is just a desire. Uh, I would say lust, to my knowledge, to my knowing, to how I like to define it, is lust would be a egotistic desire, right? Which it doesn't mean it's bad, because the true God is supposed to turn all this stuff into good. It's supposed to turn the adversity and your so-called negative habits and flaws and turn them into being creative and turning them into positive, into good. But back to what I'm saying is, okay, us as humans, we have free will, right? In somewhat shape or form. Like, some people being ran by a program, they don't know it. But for the most part, humans, we have free will, because I mean, people that's in the program, they can break out. But I'm learning there also is a time on it. Like, it's a time where it's like, I don't want to say it's impossible, because nothing is impossible. But there's a time where, like, when you get to a certain age, where it's like literally you gonna have to go monk mode and quit your job and distance yourself from everybody if you want to get to a certain ascension level. And it's an age thing, right? Once you get to a certain age, once you live over 50% of your life running by a program, y'all heard that saying where it's you can't teach an old dog new tricks, something like that, right? And basically this old dog, which would be us, is a free dog, right? Nobody don't got to tell us what to do, right? With the dog, he on a leash. I gotta tell him what to do, correct? So this is just a small example compared to us. So my point is, the closer you stay with your creator, the more aware you're gonna be. the more aware of your distractions, of the things that get you emotionally riled up, correct? And that's how you conquer the lower self. That's how you conquer it. That's how you conquer the ego, right? So that's really it. That's really all I had to say. You know, it's very interesting because when he sees something like something running, he try to pull me. But when it's just like leaves on the ground or something, he'll sniff it. And this is also the thing. I went to training, not for him, but for another dog I was helping somebody with. And the person that I was training the dog, he was like, I don't care what the dog do, as long as it walk with me. But also I'm teaching him how to keep his HEAD up. I don't want to say it. I'll say it. Yeah, I've been teaching him how to keep his head up. All right. So basically, even when we walking, you walking with me and you focus, keeping your head up. You being aware everywhere, right? Sometimes you can walk with me and you can just chill, sniff, because he sniff a lot. Every time he put his head down, bro. When I tell y'all, this is why look at him. Look at him, right? So, understanding that these are, once you get to a certain level, understand that this is a reflection of you. He here to teach you, but you also here to teach him in some way, shape, or form. That knowledge hasn't come upon me yet. Look at him. I'm finna have to correct him because I haven't in a while. But either way, that's what came to me on this beautiful sun rising. And it's like, why wouldn't you want to be aware of that things? But what's crazy is once you get to a certain level, you can be like FREE. That's the whole point of all of this. All right? And more so is obviously just being more in tune with your higher self and lower self, right? More so submitting to wisdom. Being surrendered to wisdom. Right? So the more you surrender to wisdom and the more you just let go, and abide by by Mother Nature's laws, correct? Then boom, you got it. And everybody got it. It's just the fact, like, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. So I ain't teaching nobody servant, right? Listen to my experience. Listen to what I'm learning. You can gain knowledge from it if you want or not. Take it with a grain of salt, whatever. This is just my experience. So, that's actually, I'm learning, like, that's actually how we continue up the ladder, is learning from our own experience, right? Because nobody want to listen to nobody, right? People only, for the most part, people do, right? Because I've got to a point where, like, it's certain things that replay in my mind, like, bro, this person did say this, right? But now it's coming to me in somewhat of a different way. And I'm learning 6. That's what I call, 6. That's what I call my heart. I got a couple names for it. Sophia, 6. I'm married to Sophia. That's my wife. But either way, wisdom, all that stuff. So, either way, peace and love.